Good morning, guys, and welcome to today's vlog. I have no idea what's going on underneath this eye right here. It's not a sty and it doesn't hurt. I think it was last week, I had some like contact dermatitis slash eczema on my eyelids and I thought I got it to go away, but now this morning I woke up with this. I also have this going on down here. We're having some issues on the face, so please excuse that. But good morning and welcome to today's vlog. Today is Wednesday. I just went ahead and dropped the boys off at school. It's around 9:30 in the morning and I am outside of Michael's because I'm going to pick up, I think, just like one thing, actually like one or two things that I need to finish up Ben's Halloween costume. Ben's is the only one that really requires any DIYing. I just need to paint a golf club for him, and thankfully we already had a toy golf club, which the boys actually haven't played with in quite some time. It was actually lost in like the bushes in front of our house, and I went ahead and dug that out the other day, and so I need to pick up some like brass colored paint for it so that I can go ahead and paint that, and then the boys' Halloween costumes are basically done. We did go ahead and get in both Ben and Jack's shirts, which I cannot show you Ben's shirt because I feel like it's like a dead giveaway as to who they're going to be, but I'll show you guys Jack's shirt when we get home. And then today, while the boys are at school, I'm going to go ahead and paint that golf club. I think I want to get spray paint. I feel like that'll be the easiest thing to use, and the golf club's also like plastic, so I feel like acrylic paint might look a little bulky on it. I feel like if I just get like a metallic spray paint and spray it down and then cover it in Mod Podge, it should be good. It's basically just for pictures. He's not going to carry around the golf club while we trick or treat, but I want to still have him have all of his props for the Halloween costume. So this is like the one thing that I have to do this morning. I'm trying to think. I don't think there's any other errands that I have to run while I'm out. So I'm gonna head in and go grab the paint that I need, and then I can head home and do that. I think this is going to be the closest color that I can get. Also going to pick up this brush to help me Mod Podge over it. Okay, I'm home now. I've actually been home for quite some time. I got completely sidetracked because when I pulled into my driveway before, when I got home from Michael's, my landscapers were here. So of course there was a lot of loud noise going on outside. I turned on an episode of Real Housewives of Salt Lake City and then got completely sidetracked. So they're obviously gone. I'm still watching my episode, but I paused it so that I could come up here and show you guys Jack's costume. Like I said, I'm not going to show you guys Ben's shirt because I feel like it's like a dead giveaway, so I don't want to give away their costumes just yet, but I feel like Jack's is still a little ambiguous. I'm going to show it to you as like a hint as to what they're being, but I still think it's kind of ambiguous enough that it's not a dead giveaway. So I think it was my last vlog that I showed you guys the boys' pants and whatever I picked up from the thrift store for their costumes. I did go ahead and have them try on their pants, so Jack's pants are completely cinched to what size they need to be. His character calls for super oversized pants, so trying these on him, they were the perfect length. They have to be like below his knee. So I have the waist cinch to fit his little waist, but then the length of the pants are perfect. So these are the pants, and then I ordered his shirt off of Amazon. This was the largest size that they had. His stuff needs to be like very oversized. I think Amazon listed it as a 4T, 5T, but here it says an extra small, so I'm assuming like an extra small in kids. So he has these blue shorts, this kind of brown tan colorway plaid button-up short sleeve shirt, and then he also needs a sweat towel that will get draped over his shoulder for the pictures. So this is Jack's complete costume. I did go ahead and cut Ben's pants, which I knew I was going to have to do because they looked very long. So I went ahead and cut them, and then I also pinned them because after cutting them they were just a little too wide, so I took some safety pins and pinned them in to kind of cinch the ankles in. I think that this will do because again his pants also need to be super oversized, so the baggy look kind of works with this costume. And then his shirt I did try on and it is perfect. So for Ben's costume, the last thing I need to do, like I said, is his prop. This is Jack's prop, which I did go ahead and wash this. Everything that I thrifted I did wash. And this is just stained from the thrift store or the person who donated it, but it fits the messy sweat towel kind of a vibe. So that's Jack's prop. Ben's prop is the golf club. Like I said, I have everything that I need for it downstairs, and I'm obviously going to go outside to spray paint it. I'm gonna go into my backyard. I've never spray painted anything before, so this will be interesting. It's a very small golf club. I'll show you guys. So it hopefully shouldn't be too complicated. I did bring my mail in, and I had one of those like random newspapers that I'm going to lay out outside so that I can spray paint that, and then I'll let it sit and dry for a little bit, finish my episode, and then I will seal it with Mod Podge. And I also need to put some duct tape around some parts of it to add like black accents. So I'm going to grab everything that I need to do that and then head outside, and I'll show you guys kind of the process of spray painting that, and then of course what it looks like. Okay, so this is the little golf club. I think this actually came in a set of like 3 from, honestly, I think the dollar store. We either lost or broke the other 2, and then this one, like I said, I found in the bushes in my front yard. So it's a little dirty. I have a little napkin here I'm going to use to wipe it down. I have newspaper to lay it on. This is the spray paint that I picked up, Krylon metallic copper. The characters golf clubs are like a coppery brass, so this was the closest color that I could find, and I think it will do just what I needed to do. So this is what I picked up. It says it works on wood, metal, plastic, paper mache. So plastic, obviously, that's what this is, so it should stick to it fine. And then I did bring a little paper bag out to put around my hand because I don't have gloves and I don't want to get spray paint on my hand, so to like hold it. And then I did bring out a mask because even though I'm outside and in a very well ventilated area, my backyard is pretty big, I still don't want to breathe in any of the fumes from the spray paint. So I'm going to set everything up. I don't know, I feel like holding it up will be the best. I just don't know if I lay it down if the paint's gonna get messed up, so I'll probably do like 1 coat and go around, let it dry, and then see if I need to touch up any areas. It's kind of sliding off in certain spots, like in here and in the handle, which I think the handle's fine because I'm gonna wrap here and the handle with black duct tape. So I think I'm going to let this sit and dry before I flip it over and do the other side. I'm sure I'm going to need a few coats of everything. So yeah, I think I'm gonna let this sit for a little bit to see how it dries and then do the back and then maybe go in with a second coat. Good morning, guys. Please excuse the crazy lighting. We have the sun rising in the front of my house, but it is actually the next day now. Yesterday, when I got done with the golf club, I set it down to dry and I came inside and I fell asleep. I've been so tired lately, so I wound up taking a nap and vegging out for the remainder of the time that I had before I had to go pick the boys up from school. And so I didn't wind up finishing the golf club yesterday, but I'm going to finish it today. I didn't want to work on it yesterday after the boys came home from school because they would have wanted to touch it. So I just let it dry overnight, and today we're going to do all of the finishing touches. So this is how it turned out. The front of it definitely looks a lot better than the back of it. Unfortunately, laying it down and spraying it, I realized was not working. I was being a little too heavy-handed with it, and when I flipped it over, I had realized that all of the paint had like dripped around to the back, and so the back of it has a bunch of texture. I don't know if you'll be able to see, of like drip marks. This is basically just a prop for the photo portion of Halloween, so it'll do even with its messy back, but the front of it came out pretty good. So now today I want to go ahead and seal it with Mod Podge just so that it has like a softer touch and I don't have to worry about the paint chipping or anything when Ben does get his hands on it. And then I also need to do some black accents around this little portion here, and then around the handle I'm going to use some duct tape. So I'll show you guys all the supplies that I have to finish this up, and then I'm going to go ahead and finish this up. Here is a closer look. You can see the front is a lot smoother, and then the back you can see there's just some like texture from where the paint was collecting, but that's all right. I'm going to go ahead and seal it with some Mod Podge. I have 2 of these left over, I think from like 2 Halloweens ago. This is just the gloss Mod Podge. I picked up this little foam brush. I always use these foam brushes when using Mod Podge, just because you can toss these out after you don't have to worry about cleaning them up. I have this black duct tape that we just have in the house that I'm going to cut to the appropriate size to do the little accents here and here. And then this will be done and the boys will be ready for Halloween. It's only October 5th. So we're going to be done pretty early this year, which is kind of good. I don't have to stress or worry about getting anything in or anything like that. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and finish this, and then most likely, actually there's one other thing I want to do today. I'll show you guys that later. Okay, here is the golf club all finished. I have the black accents. I have the Mod Podge drying. I did like 2 coats so that it would be nice and sealed. I'm going to clean all of this up now, and I have to watch my episode of Real Housewives of Orange County. And after I do that and relax for a little bit, the one other thing that I want to do today is magic erase this wall up here and these stairs. I've been putting it off for so long, so I need to find the motivation to do that, and then I will be done for today. Okay, it is 11:10. I am so hungry, so I'm going to put some eggs on the stovetop to boil them. And while these are boiling, I feel like that's way too much water. While these are boiling, I'm going to magic erase the stairs and the wall upstairs. I've been putting this off for so long. Having the boys home all summer really banged up our walls because they were constantly being crazy and home all day, and I haven't done it in probably over a year. So I'm going to take out my magic erasers. I just use the Target brand ones, which honestly, they're not the best. They fall apart and break pretty easily. These are them, but they get the job done. So I'm going to do the stairs here. Like you can see, we have a bunch of like bang marks from them walking up the stairs, and then this wall up here, they walk back and forth and drive their cars along it, so it's all scuffed up. So I'm gonna do all these steps and this wall while my eggs boil. Okay, done. I am so out of breath. It took me like 1.5 of these sponges. You can see this one is like completely torn up, and then I took another one out. So this is done. I'm going to go make myself some lunch and relax. Good morning, guys. It is finally Friday. I just dropped the boys off at school and took a shower, and I'm eating some cereal, and then I'm going to sit and edit today's vlog. So I'm quickly just jumping on here to end it because I did not end my last 2 videos. I keep forgetting to end videos. I don't know what is up with me. So I wanted to go ahead and quickly end this video. I hope you guys enjoyed seeing a little bit more of the boys' Halloween costumes and the one DIY that I had to do. If you have any guesses as to who the boys are, I'll give you one last little clue. I believe it's like a 1996 movie, a comedy. So with what I've shared and that little hint, let me know if you guys can guess down below who the boys are going to be for Halloween. I'll continue to give you guys clues in my October videos, and then of course you have to stay tuned until the end of the month to find out what they're going to be. But I hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and with that being said, I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye guys.